It one must first understand that habit is neither good nor bad. It's just this force. We form habits all the time because energy loves pattern and rhythm. We are energy. So what's super important, it's almost like sailing. We have to harness the force of the wind. Well, we are trying to go somewhere, our goals, and we have to harness the force of habit.
Amplified one more time. That discipline is a habit. It's a learned skill. So can you, and maybe this is I'm just going to ask it. This might be an elementary question, but I'm asking it anyway. Can you tell us, how do you define a habit? What does that
Sure.
even mean? Because, and we talk about this in the challenge, so I'm not going to give all of that away.
Right.
But when I first started working with you and supporting this journey, when we think of habit, I lean toward the negative ones.
Right.
So
Right.
when you think of like, how do you define habit? What does habit mean to you?
So habit to me, there's various definitions in just the behavioral science world. A habit is a behavior that's performed with little or no conscious thought. So tying your shoes could be a habit. Obviously, it's a skill, but it can be a habit. So to me, though, habit is impartial. It's neither good nor
Mm-hmm.
bad. I say this all the time. It's like the Force in Star Wars, right?
Right,
And
right,
what tends to happen and is is people default to negative habits as a connotation, especially
right.
older people. Now, I think large part of the reason the book was written back then was to help change this negative connotation. But habits of force. It doesn't care if you're using good habits or bad habits. The key, this super significant distinction that changed my life was understanding that, to put it simply, good habits happen when planned, bad habits happen on their own. So
Mm,
when we can plan and use intention and follow P.A.R.R, plan, act, record, reassess, we can align habits toward our goals. And so that's really the basis. And I appreciate you starting from square one. That's a great point. Yeah, if somebody's just tripping upon this and they're like, habits, goals, how does that fit? It one must first understand that habit is neither good nor bad. It's just this force. We form habits all the time because energy loves pattern and rhythm. We are energy. So what's super important, it's almost like sailing. We have to harness the force of the wind. Well, we are trying to go somewhere, our goals, and we have to harness the force of habit.
right.
If
I love
that's
that.
not too esoteric.
No, I love it. And I really enjoy the Star Wars analogy because we're really inviting people to use their own force within them.